Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna cook something. It's actually mouth guards. Wow, so boiling mouth guards. What's the trick about it? There's not really any trick to it. You need hot water to heat it up, make it so warm enough, heat it up enough that you can form it, melt it, but that also not that hot that it shrinks or that you burn your teeth. So basically, I'm a bit lazy. I use here this water cooker to boil the water while I talk a bit more to you. Like, imagine this this bowl here has some lukewarm water, and here I will use this pan to give you the impression that I'm actually cooking something. To put the hot water in here. So this is gonna be mouth guard that I'm gonna use for this experiment. It's right now it's still quite firm. You can say it's not in a shape that exactly matches my teeth. So what I'm gonna do is, in the process of it, can actually also just melt any other mouth guard I have around here. Got a bunch of different mouth guards to actually test out which ones are easily meltable. Well, which ones have a good plastic. I prefer like this kind where you've got two different plastics, or two slightly different plastics, or at least two different layers of plastics. Usually the plastic in the middle and the inside is a bit easier to form, so it can pick up the form of your teeth better, and this here is just a bit extra robustness. So basically, when you have it in your mouth, you can still breathe a little bit, but at the same time I often I really bite on my teeth a lot. So if I wouldn't wear a mouthpiece, my teeth, I grind on them all night. Also when I dream, it's horrible. So I could even wear this at night, but for this I got a better solution from the dentist, I think. So water's still boiling. Actually, the plan is, as I can't track time on the phone, I'll be using timer here, so I don't need to boil this for 5 minutes or so. It's just that was the time still set there when I last used it. I'll probably boil it around 1 minute till it's in a, yeah, I will actually, it's easily noticeable when it starts to lose the shape, the mouthpiece. Then I'll take it out. First, what I'll do, I'll rinse my mouth with cold water, so my mouth can faster cool down the mouth guard. That lowers the risk of burning my mouth a tiny little bit. But actually, I still have to be careful that I don't put the hot mouth guards into your mouth, and yes, especially if you boil them at a too high temperature. So if they get like 100 degrees and you put them in your mouth, here, just to, well, have like a permanent mouth guard which is sticking to your flesh. So no, but it's no worries. It's not that big of a process. Actually, the sink is where my phone stands, so you can hear the water now. So yeah, I really did rinse my mouth a couple times with cold water, just to give you the impression. Sometimes also cleaned this plastic piece a little bit. Now, yeah, let's see. Probably I boiled too much water for now, so it's taking a while. The lazy man approach with the water boiler. What I'm gonna use I'll put the mouthpiece in this pan, so I'll put it with this side up, so it can melt easier. So it will be like this in a pan, and I can fish it out with this tool. It's just like whatever just fits the job best, whichever tool you have in the kitchen. With this it's really easy to fish it out. Of course you can't fish it out by hand if the water's boiling, so I use something like this. Then probably I'm gonna dip it for a second in the lukewarm water just to cool down the temperature a little bit on the outside, that I don't burn myself. I already rinsed my mouth with cold water, so that's all the safety precautions I probably can do. Very important, when I'll fish out the mouthpiece, I have to be very careful that the ends don't stick together, or that it doesn't overlap or stick together in any way. That's also why I prefer to put it in face down. So there we go, water's ready. Guess just waiting for it. If I would have closed the lid, I think it would have already been ready, but didn't close the lid properly, so there we go. I pour the hot water in here. Imagine I just boiled the water in a pan, not in this water cooker. So there we go, there's enough hot water for me to put this thing inside. So keep it in there. Should take probably around a minute, maybe more, maybe less. So I thought I can talk to you about all the details while I'm boiling this thing. Underestimated how long it takes to heat up the water itself. So oops. Yeah, so I just try to make sure that the mouthguard doesn't touch the edges, touch the wall of the pan. I try to make sure also that it doesn't stick to the glue. Usually it's like floating on top a little bit. Yeah, so afterwards when I'll put the mouthguard into my mouth, I put it on the upper teeth, and I'll push with my tongue towards upper teeth from the inside, while at the same time I suck in the air, so it will really align well around my teeth. Right now the mouthguard's already changing the shape a little bit. One dip in the lukewarm water and it goes in my mouth. Maybe I'll show you quickly. You can see changed, it's already soft. Put it inside, brushing with my fingers on the front. Actually at the end of the process, it now took more or less the shape of my teeth. At the end of the process, what I like to do is just bend it a little bit together, so it actually doesn't match my teeth exactly, because it got this bend. It will stick to my teeth a bit better because it got this tension, and I either dip it in the lukewarm water, or even if I would have, could also get another cup with cold water. By now the lukewarm water is relatively cold, so it's just cold water here. Yeah, I let it cool down for a while. Quickly check again. That's before letting it cool down. You can say it does fit. It's a bit weirder like this time, but every time you get a slightly different result, so the more you try, the better you get. I think you can boil it a couple times, but I won't boil this one. This is now okay-ish enough. Also, the more often you boil it, the more it shrinks, or the more it loses the original shape. So for me, this piece is fine now. I'm gonna continue with another one. So as I already boiled the water, I'm gonna try to boil as many as I'll need in the next couple of months. I wanna, yeah, let them dry for a day, so I don't bring same mouthpiece for every training. That would be too picky. Okay, take care. Hope it helped.